Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny. I'm a tropical Western astrologer for those of you that are new to me. For those of you returning, you know that I have never done this before, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be doing a daily update on the astrology of September 2025, the energy update. I'm going to be pulling a card on the astrology. I'm going to be talking about the energy of September because let's be honest, I've been coaching all year long on leading up to this month. This is eclipse season and oh, so much more. So, yes, I've always been saying that there's these five outer planets, four of them are changing sign in 2025. And the fifth one was Pluto that started the whole party in November of 2024, changing into Aquarius once and for all. And so here we are. Five outer planets changing signs within months of each other. This is unprecedented. Us astrologers can't find a time in history when this has happened. And yes, it does suggest new era energy, a whole new beginning, huge, huge, huge endings and closures for huge, huge, huge new beginnings. It's new earth, it's the new world, it's the new us. It's us connecting with our highest timeline. Okay. It's us connecting with our future self and getting onto that timeline that we know we belong on. So, what I'm going to do first is just give a quick overview of the September 2025 astrology, and then I'll go into each day. Okay. So, I'm going to share the screen. I hope you love the cosmic background. I got all this organized. Hopefully, I'm doing it right. Okay. Hopefully, I know what I'm doing. Okay. And so I'm sharing screen now, and then I'm going up here, right? Yeah, I'm going here, and then I'm going here, and I'm going to share this, and I'm going to present. Here it is, September 2025. Do you love it? Okay, so bear with me. I have not done this before on video, and so hopefully you can follow along quite well. And you can screenshot this so that you can get an overview and you can study this yourself. So I've done the research and I've been looking at the cosmos for September 25. And I've been coaching people not only about these five outer planets that I keep talking about, changing the new era and all that stuff, but I've also been coaching people that 2025 equals nine, and now September is nine. These are the endings that the cosmos have been urging us to close the door, stop doing the bad habit, say goodbye to that relationship that is no longer serving you. Get rid of the toxic or the old. Do we need to label it toxic? Maybe we do, but maybe what we're trying to say is that's the old version of us that is no longer going to be serving us in the new chapter. And so September 2025 is the pivotal. This is it. And I want to talk about the bigger picture that it's setting up for as well. Okay, so here we are, September 2025, eclipse season is coming. Well, it was kickstarted. If you follow my videos, you saw that I said that it technically started on the August 2022 0 degree new moon in Virgo. So that was not an eclipse, but it was very eclipsy. It basically kickstarted eclipse season for September. So we're in it. Okay, we're in it. But here are the actual eclipses of September right here. September 7, we've got a full moon lunar eclipse at 15 degrees Pisces. So you need to know your birth chart. If you don't know your birth chart, by all means, reach out to me because we need to know where these eclipses are hitting our particular birth chart, the area of life. This is where we need to know what we need to close the door on, what we need to say goodbye to so that we can have the big, bold new beginning. And then September 21, we've got the new moon solar eclipse at 29 degrees Virgo. Okay, but sure, there's other things too in September of 2025, and here they are. Okay, Saturn retrograde goes into Pisces on September 1. So the first day of September. So we're going to talk about that for September 1. This is huge. Saturn is already retrograde and it goes back into Pisces on September 1. Mercury moves through Virgo and Libra all of September. Very, very fast energy. Uranus stations retrograde on September 6. That's like right before the lunar eclipse. That's right. And that's when Uranus stations retrograde. We've got Mars entering Scorpio on September 22. Again, very fast energy, just like Mercury. Fast forward. The inner planets, the personal planets, are all going forward in September. So we're going to talk about that. We've got the Sun entering Libra, and it's the autumn equinox, both happening on September 22. And we've got Venus will enter, this is another inner planet moving very fast, and it's going to enter Virgo on September 19. So that's sort of a quick overview of the other things happening in September, besides, of course, eclipses. So, just to summarize what all of this means, this might sound like a lot of astrological jargon. I just wanted to summarize what this energy of September is here. So, all of the outer planets except for Jupiter will be retrograde in September. Okay. While all of the interpersonal planets are direct. So that's very interesting. The outers are retrograde, the inners are direct. So this might feel like we want to move forward in our personal lives, but there's blocks and restrictions, like bigger blocks, red tape, like the you feel like you can't move forward because of all these big things in your way. It might feel like that in September, you know, also with all this eclipse stuff going on. And then the other thing is it might feel like it's a stall in our plan. But I want to encourage you that you just know that there is a bigger picture here and it's trying to unfold. And it's our higher self asking us for patience and focus and discernment and getting the job done right, not getting the job done fast. So that's what the outer planets versus the inner planets are doing. Inner planets, personal planets, all going forward and straight, quick, quick, quick. That's Venus, that's Mercury, that's Mars, that's the sun, quick, 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 quick. We know this energy well. But then the outer planets, so further away, we're not quite as in tune with them as we are the personal planets. They're all stationing retrograding, asking us to relook, reanalyze, and give it a stalled moment. And I strongly feel that it's actually the cosmos helping us because there's going to be such huge changes in all of our lives in September with these eclipses happening on the 7th and 21st. Of course, it's not on the day of. So for some people it is, but give or take, a 10-day period, stuff happens around eclipses. Stuff comes into our life, stuff ends. Big endings, big closures, big new beginnings, stuff that we never even could have imagined, stuff like this. So I feel like the cosmos are helping us with the outer planets going fast, or sorry, the inner planets going fast, but the outer planets asking us to slow down, have some discernment. Okay. We need to tap into our heart center so that we know what's the best direction for us. We need to have focus. Focus on the monkey mind. The monkey mind is going fast this month. Lots of overthinking, lots of monkey minding. But the outer planets are asking us to have some focus and do this on the daily and have some discernment. So I feel like there's such huge astrology happening in 2025. So, or in September, yes, in 2025, but in September of 2025, this is the crescendo. This is when it changes. This is when all of life is going to change for us. And it's almost like October 1st, 2025 is the new year. It's almost like that. It's almost like here is the new beginning. And it's setting us up for this huge conjunction that's happening in February of 2026. And we're going to be talking about that in these dailies, about how the cosmos are urging us strongly to have the focus, have the patience, work on the thing, set the boundaries, and make some big decisions so that by February 20th, 2026, when there's this huge conjunction that we're going to be talking about, it's going to change everything. And it truly is new era energy. And by then we have built the thing, right? By then we have focused on the thing, right? And I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you go through your birth chart so that you can know where this energy is hitting you. So that's what I'm going to be doing on these dailies. And I'm so excited to be here for you. This is the first time I've ever done this, like I said. So bear with me. I'm learning all the things along with you, and I am setting the structures and building the thing and making the dream a reality every single day and focusing on it every single day, which is exactly what the cosmos are urging us to do. So let's pull a card on just September 2025. Woo! It's coming out. They're coming out. Okay, they're coming out. Here you go. Here you go. We're going to put those back in and we're going to pull a card for September 2025. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, this is the card for September 2025. Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh, can you see it? There it is. Knight of Wands in reverse. So when he's upright, he's not quite the king. So the King of Wands is extremely magnetic and knows how to manifest all the things, and things just come to him so easily. So he's trying to get there, but he's not quite the king and he's not quite as magnetic as he wants to be. So this is sort of how we're feeling. Like we can feel this energy. It's extremely palpable. We're not exactly sure how to get there yet. We're not quite the king yet. I get it. We're all there. Okay. And so that's why I'm here to step you through this energy. I've said so many times, if I had a nickel for every text message that has come through from friends, family, clients going, what the heck is going on with these cosmos? I get it. It's a lot. So that's why I'm here. And we're going to look into every day of September, what is going on with the cosmos. And you're going to see that the first week, the first 7 days of September is so much. And so I'm really looking forward. Just even the first week of September is so much energy. So by all means, stick with me, ask me the questions. And if you like the way that I coach and I teach, then by all means, sign up with me in September because my prices will be increasing in October. I do one-to-one coaching. We can dive deep into all the things. I do astrology readings for chart reading for 1 hour, and I also have a membership. So check out my services, sign up with me this month, and follow me on these daily updates. Beautiful souls, September 20th, the day before the solar eclipse. Let's discuss. Okay, breathe. Are we feeling it? What do you mean, are you feeling it? It's like, yeah, indeed I am. Indeed I am feeling it. And who isn't feeling it? And out there at the Costco's and driving around, and the people are so angry. Have you noticed? The people are very tense. And that's exactly the energy of this kite formation that we see. It's already happening in the heavens. A kite formation looks like a kite, and there's an opposition. And so there's a famous astrologer, I forget her name. So she did extensive research on kite formations, and she says, yes, they can indicate disaster. So, yes, in a natal birth chart, but also, yes, out there in the world. So, maybe a natural disaster, maybe a disaster in the world. So, not putting that out there, but putting that out there, just letting you know that there's some excellent research when you look back at kite formations, especially at eclipses. And so that's what astrology is. Astrology is pattern recognition. So what happened the last time the nodes were, or their eclipses were in these nodes? You look back at those years, you look back at transits. So, last time Pluto was in Aquarius, you look at what happened, da da da. So, yes, kite formations can be disastrous, even in natal birth charts. In natal birth charts, they mean perhaps you're going to make a real disaster of situations or not because you have extreme talent. Kite formation always means you are an extremely talented human when you see this in a natal birth chart. But you can make a real disaster of your life. You can make decisions that are just crisis creating, catastrophizing. And so we can, if we don't have this natally in our birth chart, fine. But we're all feeling this right now, this crisis creating, catastrophization, disaster. mindset? Is that where we are? Okay, we're feeling it, or are we becoming the great observer, looking around, staying neutral, and just saying, oh, yes, I see the crisis creating, I see the disasters unfolding. I've been advising you strongly to take that observer role, step back, stay neutral, because what might be unfolding in the next few days, for sure, in the next 10 days, for sure, or maybe even in a year, because eclipse energy can have effect for months and months and year. We might see some disasters out there. This particular solar eclipse I was saying is quite a bit more gnarly than the lunar eclipse that happened on the 7th, because on the 7th, there's still plenty of opportunity to catastrophize and crisis create at any eclipse. But there was a trine to Jupiter on that full moon lunar eclipse. And then this particular solar eclipse that's happening tomorrow has this kite formation disaster written all over it or not. So let's look. There's something happening in the heavens today. So let's look. Let's share the screen. We're going up here. We're coming down here. Bringing this here. Okay, September 20th. September 20th. So all these things happen. I always talk about how Saturn went back into Pisces on September 1. This is part of a bigger picture I keep talking about. Go back, watch September 1. I get into it. And then, of course, Uranus station retrograde the day before the full moon total lunar eclipse on the 7th. Other stuff happened. Other stuff happened. Yesterday, Venus and the moon entered Virgo. Kite formation is in full effect yesterday. Today, September 20th, the day before the solar eclipse, we've got Sun exactly opposite Saturn today at 28 degrees. Okay, so let's just stop there for a little hot minute. Anytime the sun is opposite Saturn, it's a day. And it just so happens to be the day before an eclipse today in this year in 2025. Sun opposite Saturn, that can be a very difficult energy. It can be grow the fuck up energy. It can be take responsibility for yourself. I am so sick and tired of hearing you whine and complain energy. It can be you need to take radical responsibility for yourself because your life has spiraled and I don't feel sorry for you anymore. It can be that kind of energy. Sun exactly opposite Saturn today. It can also be, okay, there's this thing happening in my life. I'm not pleased with it. Okay, these shadows have been rising up to the surface for me. Okay, I'm going to do the shadow work. Okay, I have this feeling. I'm no longer going to judge it. I'm no longer going to disown it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take radical responsibility for this shadow, and I'm not going to blame anyone, not even that rascal, not even the job loss, not even this horrible thing that happened to me. Nope, 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 nope. I got myself here. For whatever reason, I am here today. Sun exactly opposite Saturn today. And now I know what I need to do. I need to do a thing now. I need to work on myself every day. I need to flip the script. I need to do it. No one's going to come save me. No one's going to offer me lots and lots of money to change my life. I'm going to build it. And I'm going to set boundaries. And I'm only accepting reciprocal relationships, whatever it is, whatever your story is. Sun exactly opposite Saturn today. That day is happening today, the day before the eclipse. It can be a real reality check. And the reality might be a harsh reality. Or it can be a total motivation to be like so sick and tired of your own BS that you're going to finally make the change. So, like, how are you going to see it? Are you going to crisis create and catastrophize and go explain all the ways to yourself and to others, anyone that will listen? Oh, God, here's my story. And I'm in this horrific, terrible situation. Or are you going to say, holy shit, I'm in this horrific situation and I'm going to do something about it now? I'm going to flip that script. Okay, so Sun exactly opposite Saturn today at 28 degrees. Venus is also squaring Uranus today. Another very difficult cosmic alignment. Venus just entered Virgo yesterday. Virgo does, or Venus does not like being in Virgo. So it's that ick. It's like, oh, that ick feeling. Are y'all feeling that? Venus wants pleasure. Venus wants joy and happiness and everyone to get along. And Venus likes bougie things. And Venus loves beauty. And Virgo can really put a nitpicky, critical view on all of those things I just said. Oh, you're bougie, are you? Oh, you want pleasure, do you? So now Venus, where it doesn't like being, is squaring Uranus. And that definitely says to me, okay, you want a revolution? You got to you got to create that revolution. That's exactly what the sun opposite Saturn is saying too. You want pleasure? You want bougie things? You want money in your bank? Venus rules money. Well, then you need to completely rewrite the script. Squaring Uranus says, oh, you're feeling like during this eclipse season, you feel like the ick factor times a million. And so you're just sitting around eating bonbons and watching the Netflixes. Then perhaps these cosmic alignments are getting you to get up off that couch and do the damn thing. So this kite formation that is in the heavens is causing natural disasters in your life, and natural disasters out there. Are you falling into this catastrophic crisis creating energy or not? Or is it demanding you? Is it demanding you to finally drop the BS and do the damn thing and become the great nat neutral observer? Okay, I feel like I'm on repeat now, and I really am, aren't I? And I'm going to keep being on repeat, probably and totally. And yes, I am. Because that's our superpower right now. Can you become neutral on things that used to just drive you crazy? Things that you have held a grudge over, things that you felt I am right and they are wrong for years. And you were sure. And you wrote the thesis statement and you got your PhD in proving you are right and they are wrong. So maybe, just maybe, you can take that step back from being right or from being outraged or from holding that grudge or from having any sense of imprisonment because you deserve freedom. And that's exactly what these energies are demanding us to embrace. There is a new reality, a dream reality I keep talking about with Neptune and Saturn joining together. There is a dream reality, but we need to do a lot of work to get there, and we need to do a lot of unlearning and deprogramming to get to this dream reality. If the key is if we can become that observer, if we can get neutral on things, just drop the strong beliefs, drop the grudges, and do something about it. So say you're listening to me and you're like, "Well, I just can't. I feel very strongly about this thing." Well, God bless you then, and go do the damn thing then, and create the thing. What is that feeling inside of you creating? It's demanding to be created. Something is demanding to be created inside of you. So let's transmute that energy of outrage and rage, that sacred rage, to create something new. Rewrite the script, become that neutral observer, and create something new. Here is the tarot pull on the day before the eclipse, where the sun is exactly opposite Saturn and Venus, where it doesn't like to be, squaring Uranus. All we can do is laugh, folks. All we can do is laugh. And now the tarot will give us some beautiful guidance. And here it is. And here is the guidance from the tarot. Okay. Ace of Pentacles right there. I love this. A new abundant beginning awaits us all. Our abundance is available for us. Are you available for the new abundant beginning? An ace is always a new beginning, and the Pentacles happens to rule money, physical manifestations, abundance in any way you can think. So with Venus squaring Uranus, this is like, look, I get it. You want bougie things. So do I. Venus wants us all to be as bougie as she is. She loves the bougie lifestyle. And so if this is like, if you're yearning for more travel, more nice things, a different house, home property, whatever, the physical manifestation, the new car, whatever. Venus says, heck yeah, and I love all that, and you deserve it. You've got to do something about it. You've got to rewrite the script. There is an abundant new beginning awaiting you. Let's find out from the tarot how we can get there. The star. Ah. This is the major arcana. Listen, this is like a very positive on a day when the cosmos, most people, most astrologers, or shall I say a lot of astrologers would say today is one heck of a gnarly day, the day before the eclipse. But not us. No. What we say is like, oh, it's an opportunity to completely unlearn and reprogram because there's a new abundant beginning just there, just there, just there, just there. And here's a major arcana card saying, yes, this is the future. This is the Aquarius card. This is the 11th house. This is all about the greatest good for all. It's not just about you, it's about your people. It's about the greatest good for all. And that should be our mantra always, every day, this or something better and the greatest good for all. When you're trying to do manifestation work or you're trying to envision your future life or you're trying to connect with your future self, it's always about the greatest good for all. That's what you want. This is what we should all want. We want the best for humanity. Didn't we get this card in reverse the other day? The best for humanity, not just for me. Best for humanity. High Priest, another major arcana upright. Woof, this is the Taurus card. This is ruled by Venus. She wants bougie. But she's like, she agrees. Like, I like a bougie lifestyle, right? I like the money in my bank. She totally agrees with us. Okay. But she's saying you've got to do something about it. And so she's saying your greatest wishes and hopes and dreams and your future, your dream future can happen. You got to keep everyone in mind and you got to, no harm to anyone and greatest good for all. And then he's saying, yes, I agree, but there are like cosmic rules, and the cosmic rule should be like if you have a mindset about like, oh, wealthy people are bad, or like I can't afford it, and like I need to stay, oh, meek. The meek shall inherit the earth. I think that's what they meant by that. I think what they meant was like greatest good for all. And hell yeah, and hell yes, but you've got to do something about you've got to change. He agrees. You've got to change the way you're looking at it. And this new amazing new manifestation, physical reality can be yours. What's the last card? Knight of Pentacles. It's just taken a while. I think that's been bothering you. And maybe that's part of your mindset shift that it has to take a long time and you need to earn that money. Yeah, and maybe there hasn't been a lot of good times. I always look at the underneath card. Let's pull a goddess card. But yeah, I love this. It's actually a very positive tarot read on very challenging astrology in the heavens today, the day before the eclipse. This eclipse has that kite formation, which on one hand can suggest extreme talent and spiritual support, lots of trines, lots of support from the cosmos. But it's like you've got to do the damn thing to create that dream reality because the sun and the moon, the king and the queen are opposite Neptune and Saturn, that dream reality that I keep talking about. So it's like, look, you've got to do something about this. You don't like the way your bank account looks? You've got to do something about this. You, you've got to do something about this. Because Venus totally agrees that you deserve all of the bougie things. But with Uranus involved, Uranus is like think outside the box and it's like future thinking and it's like a new invention and it's like something that maybe you hadn't even thought of. And because you've been so rigid, I believe this only. So maybe we need to be less rigid. Maybe we need to think outside the box. And maybe we need to let go of any kind of judgment about really a beautiful new beginning with physical things. And let's see what the goddess says about today's read. Freya, the goddess of discernment. We've had her before. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. Ooh, I love that. So if you're trying to decide on, okay, fine, I need to think outside the box. I need to create something new. I need to co-create with the universe. The universe is really making me feel uncomfortable. The universe is really, I am feeling the discomfort, universe. So let's co-create this. And so Freya advises us if it's not a hell yes, then it's a hell no. So just sit into that and like, okay, I got this idea, I got that idea, I got this idea, I got that idea. I need to change this mindset, that mindset, this mindset, and just go through them and just close your eyes and just channel Freya. Is this a hell yes or is this a hell no? You'll know. And that's how strong the energies at eclipses are. Wow. I wasn't expecting such a positive read, and I love that. Are you feeling it? Holy moly. Come back tomorrow. Tomorrow is September 21st, the solar eclipse. See you then.